do, and we're trying to do it with a high level of intensity because these guys are going to be extremely focused. They had a tough game against a team that they should have beaten by a lot, and so we know they're going to be prepared for when we come in. So we've tried to kind of simulate their 7-footer and his shot blocking ability, which is hard to simulate, and their execution on offense.
Pretty tough matchup, your second game without Angus with Whitby.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have Angus in this game. He is. It would have been nice just to see how he did against this kid. But you know, it's the cost of doing business, and now we got Joe, we've got Eric, we've got Olaf, who are all long enough to hopefully give him some problems.
What are you guys going to do? Are you going to try and pick up the tempo and try and turn him over?
No, we're not going to do anything that we don't normally do. That's you guys have been watching me for long enough. We have to stick to what we do best. We just have to do it better. So you know, if anything else, we want to be just rock solid on our own execution.
Do you feel like this is a game with nothing to lose, or do you feel like there's pressure because really it's your only marquee
No,
game the rest of the way?
This is a game of opportunity. You know, you don't want to sleep on any opportunities, and when you get a chance to play a team that is ranked this high, this kind of basketball history, you know, historical culture, in this kind of venue, you know, national TV, you want to take full advantage of it. So probably the pressure is on us.
Do you feel like this is the biggest non-conference game you've had since you've been here?
Oh, easily, yeah. I'm trying to remember. Have we played any ranked non-conference teams?
Was Texas ranked last year? Weren't they like 25?
Oh, you know what? You're right. Vanderbilt was ranked.
Right.
Vanderbilt was ranked, but they weren't ranked as high as these guys are. So this is the biggest non-conference game since I've been here.
Jamal Reed going to get the start again, you think?
Probably. We still have another full day of practice. He could twist his ankle. You know, his ankle's sore from the other day. But if he's healthy, we'll keep the same starting five.
Would I be wrong to say that you kind of can't afford to maybe not start your best five in a game like this because you can't really afford to fall behind early?
No, I don't think like that with regard to the starting five. Like the first 4 minutes of the game, anything can happen. So I have always had a guy coming off the bench who could sort of jumpstart us. I mean, you think back to Calvin Haynes, Latham Wallace, Roberto Nelson, and then now Devon. It's just, that's what I believe in. Some guys don't think the same way, but I always like having that extra bullet in your holster just in case you get off to a slow start and you need just a little bit of a jolt from somebody off the bench.
Yeah, I want to get a few injury updates really quick. I heard that Gomez is having surgery in December.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a full-on press release, but Daniel's gonna be out for the season. So he's gonna have surgery in December after exams, probably around the same kind of time frame that Angus is gonna have his, and we'll see how he does after that.
Is he expected to be back next year?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And what will he be eligibility-wise?
He will be 3 years eligibility-wise.
Okay, so he'll be a redshirt sophomore.
Yeah, right. However you figure that out. Yeah, he'll have 3 years, and Angus will have 1 year.
Okay.
And the year.
Jamal's ankle and Olaf's back are both good to go. It seems like.
Yeah. I mean, how long were you guys here?
An hour.
Oh, so yeah. So Olaf is moving just fine, and Jamal is such a. I can't even tell which ankle it is. It's so nice to have a guy like that because he really twisted it, and he's been fine since yesterday.
All right.
That's all I got.
That's
okay.
Good.
Craig, I'm sure
sure.
you've addressed it before, but I mean, just how do you feel the team's responded after what happened to you, whatever that is?
You know, I think initially it was a tough emotional loss more than an actual physical losing a player, because these guys are so close and they felt bad for Angus. And I think if I had to handicap who had hit the hardest, I'd say it was Joe. But I also have seen these guys rise to the occasion. I mean, you know, we had our first game, this last game, without him, and Joe has his best offensive output he's had probably since he's been here. I haven't looked at the records. So, and everybody's going to have to step up, and now we're going to be able. We'll definitely be able to test what I was talking about earlier, having more depth than we've ever had.
Now, there's never a good time to lose a guy like Angus on the court and in the locker room. But at this point in the season, you guys are able to face this now and kind of adjust to maybe new roles?
No, I see what you mean. It's absolutely never a good time. This wasn't the worst time. I think from two standpoints. One, we will have some time to adjust before we get to the league play. Secondly, he wasn't far enough where he couldn't get the year back. So there were two kind of silver linings there. But it's just one of those things. We have been so lucky in my first 4 years here not having injuries that were caused by things that happened here. And this is the first one. So it's bound to happen. Glad it happened now, and we can try and kind of move forward.
And then the test against Kansas with the testing that depth.
Yeah.
I mean, are you looking forward to the challenge? Are you excited the guys?
Yeah. Oh, were you here when these guys were here?
Yeah, a little bit.
So, there's a spirit about practice because I think these guys understand this is a great opportunity for us. So we're really excited for this chance. We feel really good about our chances. We feel really good about the way we're playing. We feel good about the way we're rebounding. This is a team you got to make sure you keep them off the boards. And we want to gauge ourselves versus a nationally ranked team.
And given what we've seen in college athletics, not just this year in 2012 or in the Pac-12, just the nature of the beast, anything can happen.
Oh, absolutely, especially in college basketball because you play so many games that it's almost impossible for any team to be on for every single game, especially at the beginning of the year. I mean, everybody's trying to figure themselves out. So this is exciting for us. And we get to play it on the road, which is also cool for these guys to be able to play in another NBA arena.